Welcome to Mission Math Tutoring. Today we'll be going over on how to solve inequalities and how to plot them on a number line. This is a topic taken directly from Algebra 1. In order to get started, you first must know all the signs to solve inequalities. The first sign is the less than symbol, the second sign is greater than, the third sign is less than or equal to, the fourth one is greater than or equal to. Let's get started. Our first example here is x plus 5 less than 9. In order to solve inequalities, you can treat them as basic algebra questions, and you can basically think as the inequality symbols as an equals to sign. In order to solve this question, first let's try getting x by itself, so we should subtract 5 on each side. This leads us to x is less than 4. Then, on the number line, let's think as this as 1, 2, 3, 4, and then this will be -1, -2, and so on. But it doesn't really matter for this problem. So first, let's find 4 on the number line. So we know 4 is over here. If we have a normal less than or greater than and not equal to, we're going to be having a open circle. After we have an open circle, if our x is less than 4, we know all the numbers less than 4 will be pointing towards the left. So we'll draw our line just like this. Now let's go to the second example. In this example, we have 2x minus 4 is greater than or equal to 6. So first, let's get x by itself. We add 4 to each side. Then we get 2x is greater than or equal to 10. Now we divide by 2 on each side, and we end up with x is greater than or equal to 5. Again, let's try finding 5 on this. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we find 5 here. So now, do you see how this is greater than or equal to? Now we do a full circle. And do you see how x is greater than or equal to 5? So we know all the numbers that will be greater than 5 will be towards the right. So now we'll draw our arrow towards the right. See how simple that is? Try solving number 3 yourself, but there's a trick to it. All right, let's get started now. So first, we want to get x by itself, right? So we do -1, -1 first. This gets us to -2x is greater than 6. Now this is the trick I'm talking about. We'll be dividing by -2. We're not dividing by a positive number anymore. In inequalities, when we divide by a negative number, we must flip the sign. So now we'll get x is less than -3. Now let's find -3 on the number line. So we have -1, -2, -3. Do you see how this is not an equal to sign? So first, we know that we're going to be plotting our dot on -3, and we're trying to find numbers that are less than it. In order to find numbers less than it, we simply just go towards the left. Now, make sure to remember that whenever we have whenever we're dividing by a negative, we're just simply flipping the sign. Now let's try the fourth question. This is similar to our last example, so feel free to pause and try it now you understood what to do. Alright, first we'll simply just be adding 2 to both sides. Now we have -4x is less than or equal to 12. Now we're simply going to be dividing by -4 on both sides, and now we get x. And since we're dividing by a negative, we're going to be flipping the sign. So now it'll be x is greater than or equal to -3. So now let's find -3 on the number line. Since we established this as 1 from the beginning of the video, this will be -1, -2, -3. And since this is greater than or equal to, it'll be a fully closed circle. And since we're trying to find all the numbers greater than -3, we'll be drawing our arrow all the way to the right. And now let's clarify some things. Whenever we're dividing by negative, basically, if we have a less than or equal to, that'll turn into a greater than or equal to. And if we just have a regular less than, and we're dividing by negative, that'll just turn into a greater than. Thank you so much for watching this video.